You went with track 2 on the music, but I like it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Live Free or Die, alternative news media, where we here try to give you the true media. Thank you for joining me, and you can join me every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today is a live show. It is March 15th, I believe. Yes, it is. And we got a lot of news, and none of that missing plane news. Maybe a little bit of it, but not the same old nonsense you hear on the regular mainstream scumbag outlets. And with that, we'll get started. First article here, Senator Cruz calls for abolishing the IRS. Yes, Senator Ted Cruz told CPAC 2014 on Thursday the government needs to abolish the IRS. There should be a flat tax, he said. Americans should be able to file their taxes on a postcard. I don't know about the postcard thing, but definitely we need to abolish the IRS. I concur with him on that 110%, because the IRS is a evil entity of the Federal Reserve. They were both created during the same time in the year 1913, when the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, J.P. Morgans of the world took over our monetary system, which our forefathers warned us about. God bless them, and God bless the spirit of 1776. All right, next article. Moving fast here. Gun parts manufacturer files restraining order against ATF, avoids raid. Yes, this is what you got to do, people. You got to fight back. If you believe in guns and you're a gun manufacturer, a gun owner, and the ATF or any of these unconstitutional so-called law agencies want to come after you for simply exercising your Second Amendment right, you got to fight back with your own restraining orders, your own redress of grievances against your government. The power of the pen is mightier than the sword. Remember that, boys and girls. So keep on the good fight. Keep up the good fight for this gun manufacturer in California. God bless them. I mean, they're attacking our Second Amendment left and right, and we must protect it. We must, I tell you. And we have a bunch of Californians refuse to turn in newly banned magazines. More people fighting back in California. No one has complied with the city mandate regulating so-called high-capacity magazines. Yes, in Sunnyvale, California, requiring gun owners to get rid of their so-called high-capacity magazines or face fines or arrest. None of the owners of the said magazines have turned them into police. The same thing is happening in Connecticut. The same thing is happening in California. The same thing should be happening all over the United States, my friends, my fellow Americans. If the law that they put upon us is unconstitutional, then that law should not be followed. That law should be abolished. All right, next article. Gun control didn't save these 33 people who were stabbed in China in a train station. Yes, 10 people armed with knives at a southwestern China train station killed 33 people after wounding another 130, according to the Wall Street Journal. You see, so if you take away all the guns like they do in China, there are no guns in China unless you were part of the communist regime. Yes, 10 people killed 33 people, my friends, with knives. So it doesn't matter if you take away the guns, is my whole point. If you want to kill someone, you're going to kill someone. The reason why we need the Second Amendment and we need our guns is to protect ourselves. It is our God-given right. It is why this country was founded. This is why I repeat myself every week, every damn week, till the day I die if I have to. I'm sorry. But when I see my unalienable constitutional God-given rights being taken away from me, I have to take action. All right, next article. Victory. Connecticut cops suspended after calls for home gun confiscation. Yes, a police officer was suspended this week after viral reports exposed his public defense of door-to-door confiscation. Yes, this scumbag peace officer, bonehead move of the week. This guy goes on Facebook and says, I cannot wait till they give me the order to kick in your door to confiscate your guns. At least they suspended the scumbag. I mean, I cannot wait till they take your pension and then come after your guns. Or what if they do it to your son or your brother? So police out there, be careful. And remember to uphold that oath that you swore to uphold. All right. Anybody want to give me a call? 212-245-7273. Remember, this is a live show. I want your opinions. I want your comments. If you want to give a shout out to somebody, if you want to say happy birthday to your loved one, I don't care. Give me a call. Like I said, this is a live show, people. I want to hear from the citizens, the great citizens of this great United States of America. Next article, high school students suspended for wearing an NRA t-shirt. Yes, a high school student in Grand Island, New York, received a one-day suspension this week after refusing to turn his National Rifle Association t-shirt inside out. The shirt did not even have a picture of a rifle on it. It just simply stated NRA. Now you cannot even express your freedoms of speech in this country. It is getting worse and worse, my friends. We must continue to stand up and fight the good fight. Speak your voice. Speak your opinion. The power of the individual is the most powerful weapon that we have. All right. Next article. Man arrested for talking about guns on Oregon bus. In Oregon, if you simply talk about your Second Amendment right and what type of guns you have in your arsenal, in your closet, in your gun safe, they will arrest you in Monmouth County, Oregon, apparently. So be careful what you say in Monmouth County on the bus, because not only do you not have your First Amendment, freedom of speech, they're terrified of your Second Amendment, your right to bear arms. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, please grab a pen, grab a paper, go to the internet, and look up the words that I'm saying. Key words like Bill of Rights, Constitution. If you're an American, you should know these things. Or else you'll get organizations like the United Nations who also attacks our Second Amendment. Critics of Second Amendment routinely ignore data showing guns save lives and prevent violence. But the United Nations does not believe citizens should be empowered to protect themselves, either from criminals or government. Even though our Declaration of Independence was basically to protect ourselves from a government, a tyrannical government. Like Obama said, even Obama said it during his 2008 campaign, there should be checks and balances, okay? There should be no, I have a pen, I have a phone, and I will abuse my executive authority. No, there should be none of that. But many people are waking up. Many people are fighting back, and I am glad for this. It excites me in many, many ways, let me tell you. I'm a little erect right now, but let's not talk about that. Let's talk about this guy from a New York town who, actually, the New York town takes man to court over refusal to remove pro-Second Amendment sign. City of Hamburg defends state's attack on Second Amendment by attacking the First Amendment. Here we go. This guy puts up a sign saying, New York State is not safe. Stop Cuomo, preserve your rights. Yes, Governor Cuomo has enacted this New York gun safe crap. Basically, which reduces the ammunition in your clips and basically infringes on all your constitutional and Second Amendment rights. It kind of makes me want to move out of New York, unfortunately. And I want to say congratulations to my friend Anthony, actually, who recently, today, moved to Arizona. Arizona, where he got himself an armed guard position, and he is exercising his Second Amendment right. Because Arizona is one of those states, which we need to make New York one of these states. I'm even thinking about moving to upstate New York because, they exercise their Second Amendment rights pretty freely, even though Governor Cuomo's trying to come down on these good old boys up there. But, we need to keep fighting back and say, Cuomo, no, Cuomo. This will not happen. You will be voted out. You will be impeached. We will hold your feet to the fire. You will not tell us that if we believe in the Second Amendment, if we believe in the Constitution, to move out of New York. No, you move out of New York, you scumbag. That guy is a piece of garbage. Governor Cuomo is a piece of stinking garbage. All right. Next article. Supreme Court refuses to hear case on no-knock police raids. This, I believe, puts police officers' lives in danger on these no-knock raids, especially for simple things like marijuana plants, which an officer was recently killed, I believe, in Texas, because they knocked on a no-knock. They just kicked his door open, and the police officer, the lead guy, got shot in the chest, shot dead. Now he leaves 2 kids behind because of a no-knock warrant over marijuana plants. I can understand if the guy was a known, convicted, wanted criminal, then yeah, get in there and kick some ass. But if you're going in there on a no-knock warrant, what do you expect a guy who's exercising his Second Amendment to do? You wake me out of bed with a boom, door kicks open. What do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to pull up my shotgun and I'm going to open up on you. For the Supreme Court to refuse to even hear the case is repugnant. It is disgusting, it is repulsive, and we need to get a real president in there to assign some real Supreme Court justices, instead of these monopoly paid for, bought out presidential phony candidates. Now, Rand Paul just won the CPAC poll, or whatever the poll was for Associated Press. Let's hope Rand Paul follows through. Let's just hope. Let's pray to God, Jesus, and the Almighty, whoever, that Rand Paul is not one of these phony sellouts. He'll sit up there and put up a good show for you, like we're watching WWF, but in the end, they all sell out to the lobbyists. They all sell out to the corporations. They all sell out to Wall Street. Unbelievable. All right, next article. Obama Surgeon General pick. Guns are a public health issue. Really? Guns are a public health issue. From Obama's Surgeon General pick, I mind you. How about hospitals are a public health issue? Did you know more people die in hospitals than people die from guns? I think actually that is the number one cause of death. When you go into the hospital, you get some sort of staph infection or some other infection, and you die. There is a high rate of death when you go into the hospital. Look it up. Like I said, get a pen, get a paper, go on the internet. That's where the real news is. You're not going to sit there and turn on CNN and Fox and watch them talk about how they're looking for a plane somewhere. Damn it. All day, every day. Talk about something else. Getting fired up in here. All right. We're moving fast. I remind my friends and viewers out there, this is a live show. You can call me up, 212-245-7273. And for those feeble-minded people out there, if you're using a cell phone or actually a landline, dial 1-212-245-7273. I deal with these people all the time at work. They use the landline and they think it's a cell phone. They forgot to dial the one. Anyway, we're moving out of the cell phone age, it seems. All right, apparently we have a phone call.
Hello.
And let's talk to the caller. Caller, you are on the air. What's on your mind?
Hello, what's up? How you doing?
All right. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
All right.
Yeah, like you said before, Congress is like the WWE, Washington Wrestling Federation, because it's all on an act, They might be facing each other and all that, but at the end of the day, they're like slapping fives and all that. So really, they're not on our side at all, and this is something that people really need to realize.
Absolutely. They sit there on our
It's like
tax
the
dollars.
WWF,
They go to the
WWF,
restaurants
man.
after, and they go to these bars after their little fake Congress meetings, and they sit there
Exactly.
and they drink these booze on our tax dollars, getting sloshed, talking about how they fooled us. Well, no, we're gonna hold
Exactly.
your feet to the fire, and we're gonna take you out of office. We're gonna take over. My children are gonna grow up and be something. My children are gonna grow up and be
constitutionalist,
senator,
you mean, right?
president. Congressman, whatever, and we're gonna take our country
Yeah, you
back.
need to take these Democrats and Republicans. They're like the Bloods and the Crips, like Jesse Ventura says.
They're worse.
You know?
They're worse. They're worse, Steve. Anything else on your
Exactly.
mind? Anything else? Talk to the people.
Oh yeah. Did you notice about? I know you were saying something before about. I think another state, like if you talk about, your Second Amendment, that they will apprehend you or something, like detain you or something. Is that what you were saying?
No, I was talking about a guy on a bus in Oregon who was simply
Yeah,
talking
you
about
talked
his
about-
gun
yeah.
collection, and the bus driver got so scared because he watches CBS and CSI all day, where they assume
Right.
guns are illegal in all states. In Oregon, actually, guns are very legal and very available. But he got so scared that he decided to call the police because a man was simply talking about guns.
See, that's the whole thing. It's like if you talk about terrorism, if you talk about your government and all that shit, they will like thinking that you're a threat. See, that's a police state there for you right there. Like you can't talk about. It's like the thought police is here. And actually, you already are living in a police state as it is. Like you're right. Your constitution, right, is shrinking little by little.
Every day.
Every day, every second.
Every day. And
Exactly.
all they can
This is
talk
something that
about,
people really need to realize, man. If we don't do something now, we're gonna lose all our rights.
all they can talk about, Steve, when you turn on the
It's a
news
distraction, man.
is what? What are they talking about if you turn on CNN right now?
Garbage.
A
they're
missing
talking about.
plane in Malaysia or whatever.
Oh yeah, the plane thing, and it could have been something behind that, like that plane crash and stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was. I heard a rumor that
They
some.
say something about a Bermuda Triangle and all that.
Yeah, check this out, Steve. I heard a rumor that 5 stockholders or whatever were apparently on this plane, and because if they died, that Rothschild has actually taken over the stock.
Right.
Not entirely sure what stock it is. I can pull it up right now. Give me 1 second. It is some sort of here we go. A free scale semiconductor. All right. Apparently, the live holders of these patents. Apparently, 4 of these people were on this Malaysian plane, which now they're dead. And the conspiracy theory is that the Rothschilds now own the stock. I don't know how true that is, but I just want to throw that out there to the people. All right.
Oh yeah, one more thing before I go. You know about this Obamacare? Now people are, they think that the Republicans are trying to sabotage Obama. But little that they know that those two are friends behind closed doors, man. It's
Oh,
like
absolutely.
people just don't get it, man.
Absolutely.
Like Obamacare, they thinking like he's like favoring people who don't have Medicaid and all that.
I appreciate the call, brother. We got another call.
know?
Yeah, absolutely right, Steve. These guys are like conjoined evil twins. All right, we got our next caller on the air. Caller, you're on the air. What's on your mind? Turn down your TV, please. All right, the caller got shy. No need to be shy. You can talk, say whatever you want. This is a live show. I do not screen my calls. I just encourage you to call up only if you love and want to defend and want to uphold the Constitution of the United States. And support our free press. Support our freedom of religion. The Constitution is not archaic, my friends. The Founding Fathers knew what they were talking about. when it comes down to monetary, these big monetary conglomerate, financial monopoly organizations that are the scum of the earth, they do not care about the little person. They only care about the 99%. And there is a big separation going on right now between the rich and the poor. And we need to do something about it. So stand up, write your congressman. Matter of fact, become a congressman in your district. Vote out this witch, Nydia Velasquez, who stands there and does nothing, and dresses up like a parrot and grovels to Obama as he walks down. Oh, may I have your autograph in the State of the Union? Because, let's take the guns away from the people and all their rights. And they won't even know what we're doing. Because all we'll talk about all day on the news media is a missing plane. All right, next article. Moving on now. GMOs will unleash global killer ecocide across the planet, warns prominent scientist. It's from Mike Adams, naturalnews.com. A top scientist and a risk engineering expert is now publicly warning that GMOs pose dire, genuine threat to continuation of life on Earth. Yes, they keep putting these genetically modified organisms in our food, which will slowly kill us, give us tumors, give us cancers, and they put it in our vaccines. And now the Chinese, in this next article, has actually moved to drones. China begins openly using drones to spray chemtrails. I don't know if you notice every once in a while in the morning, especially here in Manhattan, you look up 8:30 in the morning, you see all these damn checkered lines in the skies coming from the jet planes. Okay? They're spraying poison on us, my friend. Don't think it's a condensation or whatever damn excuse they want to give you. It's poison, barium, aluminum, salt. All right, next article. Mitch McDonald is vowing to crush the Tea Party everywhere. Because the Tea Party idea, you can crush the Tea Party, my friend Mitch McDonald, but you will never crush the empowered individual who wants to uphold his Constitution, who believes in freedom. Okay, you can stop the Tea Party, but you will never stop freedom. All right, and now more about this missing Malaysian flight, similar to another plane that was lost 007 McDonald flight. Basically, a congressman, his name was Larry McDonald. This was back in 1983, and he was very much like Ron Paul. Let's not talk about the Malaysian flight. Let's remember Larry McDonald, who stood up to the New World Order and spoke the truth as I speak now on TV, which is becoming very mainstream, the way I speak, because the mainstream media, they're losing their audience. So anyway, Larry McDonald was a congressman who was murdered. His plane disappeared in Russian airspace, and he was killed because he basically spoke out against the New World Order, the Rothschilds, and all the evil scum who want to take over and depopulate this earth. All right. Moving on. New Iraq law legalizes rape. Feminists too busy banning words to care. Yeah, while Iraq is legalizing rape, feminists like Beyonce, that bitch, is wanting to ban the word bossy. I believe we have a video on that. Let's get to that really quick if we can. We are really running out of time. Oh boy.
This is ban bossy. Take
All
one.
right, here we go.
Pushy.
Stubborn. Pushy. Stubborn. Bossy.
When I was growing up, I was called bossy.
I think the word bossy is just a swasher.
Being labeled something matters. By middle school,
Girls are less interested in leadership than boys.
And that's because they worry about being called bossy.
We need to tell them it's okay to be ambitious.
we need to help them lean in
Words matter.
Let's just ban the word bossy.
and encourage girls to lead.
To be strong and be ambitious.
Listen to your own voice.
There are no limits.
Dare to be you.
You can change the world.
Let's ban bossy.
Be brave. be you.
Ban bossy.
Join us to ban bossy.
I've had enough of that. Please, Rich. That
I'm
just
not
makes
bossy.
me want to puke all over this microphone. Are you kidding me? Ban bossy. We must ban words because they offend people. Let's see what this caller thinks about banning bossy. Do you want to ban bossy, caller?
Man, Eli, these people are such hypocrites, brother.
Yes, they
I don't
are.
know. I don't know what to say. What you doing?
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the call. You were breaking up there. Sounded like my man from Detroit, but call up next time. Hey, listen, we run out of time, so let's get through these articles. But yeah, these people are getting crazy with wanting to ban our First Amendment speech, wanting to ban little words like bossy. Well, Beyonce, you're a bitch. You're a bossy bitch, and you will not ban my First Amendment right to free speech. All right. Gee, we got another call. Let's take the call. Caller, really quick. You got 30 seconds. What's on your mind?
Is your refrigerator running?
I appreciate the call. All right. Let's get to these last articles really quick. Hospital in prison devoted spiritual author by claiming her prayers are a sign of mental illness. Now, if you go to the hospital because you're hurt and you pray to the Bible, they may throw you in the psycho ward because they say you're mentally ill. Oh boy, avoid this hospital, St. Vincent's, which is a charity medical center. Oh boy, I don't know. All right, Freedom of Information document. Homeland Security monitors Drudge Report. Yeah, of course they do. If you go to Infowars.com, DrudgeReport.com, NaturalNews.com, they're monitoring you, especially if you're commenting. Rich, hit the bumper music because we are almost out of time. Last article here. Homeland Security conducts unannounced school lockdown drill. Yep. This even happened in my children's school. I got sent home a letter stating that they were going to have a small lockdown in my children's school. Well, whenever there's a drill, look out, people. Look out. Get your cameras and get ready. Well, anyway, people, we're out of time. God bless you. Join me every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on MNN.org. God bless America. God save the Constitution. And if you have received this transmission, you know, you are the resistance.